welcome to the backyard. We got all kinds of work to do today. I got snake tubs to clean. I got rat and mice tubs to clean. I got to mow the backyard. Let's getting all long crazy, trying to grow grass back there in that spot. But we got some. I got the Pleco down in the basement still. I haven't put him in the pond because I'm worried about putting him in the swimming pool. Tell you the truth. I mean, I just had him so long. I'm just kind of worried about him being in there, but we're gonna do it. So I'm going to throw him in there today. We're going to go down to the base. We're going to get him out of there. We're going to acclimate him to here. I'm going to talk to you about that. The main thing about this video is acclimate your fish before you move them. New fish. A lot of people don't do that. Just throw them in the bowl, think it's going to be okay. It's not, you know. And I want to change some stuff in the pond here. I'll turn this around. Oh, what am I doing? You know, I make shirts for a reason. My animal house. And then I'm out here trying to make a video without my shirt on. What am I thinking? I'll have to change that. Bang, look at that. Just like that. All right, now that we got the shirt on, looking good. My Animal House, representing. Do you see? My Animal House. Google My Animal House, my videos come up. Google, hashtag My Animal House. Google, me, my videos. Anyway, here, let me flip this around. I'll feed them fish, and I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Get some fish to come up. All right, buddy. We'll see if we can get them fish. See how I got the old current makers there? I'm draining some of the water right now because I want to do a water change. But I don't like them so high up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all this out. I'm going to take that waterfall filter out. I'm going to clean all the filters today. And I'm going to check that new filter, see how it's doing on the inside, that kind of thing. We're going to put the Pleco in here. But I'm going to rip this thing out of here, and I'm going to put the little jets going left and right. I'm going to put them way lower to the ground to where it mixes more of the muck up on the bottom. I mean, it's not that bad. You could see the fish and everything, but, you know, I know it ain't going to be crystal clean like some people's supposed ponds. But this isn't a fish tank. It is a pond, so we're going to kind of get it cleaned up today, get it going, seeing if we can get a little bit more filtration. If I move those current makers down and get the Pleco in here, and we'll see what happens. So, like I said, we got to mow the lawn, got a lot of stuff to do, snake bins and all that. I'll take you along on some of that. I'll film and speed through, kind of show you my day. And we're going to start by draining this water and mowing this big ass yard. All right, here we go. Oh, and then right as I'm going to go, the big fish finally come up. All right, everybody. Yeah, they might not come up afterwards. Usually if I mix stuff up like I'm doing now, they usually don't come up so much. Alright, I'm going to get to work today and get to making videos, and we'll get all this changed and cleaned, and we'll be back. Alright, YouTube, got the pond draining a little bit. I got all the weed whacking, poop scooping, and I got it all trimmed up around the trees, around the perimeter. Bang. Now, I got to bust out the old riding lawnmower and mow. Guess what? Battery's dead. Just my luck, right? Hey, it is what it is. So here we are. Maybe I'll take apart some stuff in the fish that are in the pond while I'm waiting for that charge. But as soon as that is, we'll get back to mowing the yard and daily activities. But I just wanted to come on here in the middle of this while I'm waiting for the battery to charge, just say, hey, I appreciate everybody watching my videos. You sitting there watching now, I appreciate you. So that's cool. Hope you enjoy all these videos. If you're new here, you could give a subscribe if you'd like. There's that little like button too. You can click that if you want. Yeah, it's up to you. Nah, do it, man. Come on, fool. All right, everybody, since that battery charges, we're going to mow some yards. Or mow the yard. Mow some yards. No, just one. It's big enough. I ain't mowing somebody else's. But so we're going to mow the yard and get to cleaning some snake tubs, mouse tubs, and reconstructing the pond. Damn traffic. All right, everybody. See you in a little while. All right, YouTubers, subscribers, my friends and family. You're asking yourself right now, Justin, what are you doing? You don't know my name by now. It's Justin. But you're asking me, why? What are you doing mowing the lawn? It's the animal channel. I just want to let everybody know there's a lot more parts to it than that. because the title of the whole channel, My Life, is mine, which is mine, my wife, mine, ours. Animals, tons of them. House. Mowing the lawn, that part comes with the house. My animal house. I gotta maintain the house to be able to maintain the animals. It's all part of the whole show. So yeah, I'll fast forward through all this. It may bore you, but it's part of the animal house. The house part.
We already mowed up one.
All right.
And yeah, so I got like issues.
Call them what you will. Don't judge. But now I got to mow the whole thing again, and then I mow it to where all the grass goes away and to the edges. Cause anyway, I'm gonna finish the rest of the yard. We'll be back. Bang. Yard's looking good. I left some grass in that one spot where I got fresh grass, but other than that, bang. Makes me want to go golfing. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just chip balls right here in the backyard. Alright. Let's get to catching some fish, letting them go, fixing the pond. See you in a little bit. Alright, everybody, I got all the pumps out of there. It's kind of gooky. A lot of gunk in there. I'm going to rinse it out. Don't rinse out the sponges too good because there's good bacteria in there that grows that helps clean your water. Your waterfall filter, it needs some cleaning. These pipes right here are the ones I'm going to shorten. I'm going to shorten them down to where they're closer to the bottom, to where I think it'll circulate the muck better and clean up the bottom better. So yeah, that's part of my day. Cleaning all these filters, shortening that up. Got the sprinklers on. Yard's looking good. Alright, I'll continue later when there's more stuff to talk about. Hope you guys are having a good day. I'm busy, but it's still a good day. Alright, I'll get all these clean. Still gotta go catch that fish after a while. Alright, here we go with my fix on the swirly. I just kind of cut it off and just put two elbows right here with this straight piece, and then the piece I cut off, I just put it upside down to shoot the water that way. And the other one's shooting the other way. Bang. I'm gonna get this thing in here in a minute, and we'll get everything running back again and add some water in here. What's up, Token? Hey. What are you doing, buddy? What? Smells like a pond, Where's the fishes? Huh? Where's the fishies? He's like, I don't know. What's up, buddy? Where's your ball? Where's your ball? Where's your ball? Where's your ball? Uh-oh, where's your ball? Oh no, where's your ball? Can you find it? No, he don't know where his ball is. Anyway, alright, I'm gonna get this on the tripod. And we'll get this going again. Look at all the fishies. Alright. Pumps back in here, we'll get it going. Alright, everybody, there we go. Everything's going again. We're going to go downstairs here in a minute. We're going to catch that big Pleco and we're going to bring him out here. Alright, everybody, there's the old Pleco. I've made a video on him once before, and some lady got or commented on there, and I'm not sure if she's a subscriber or not, but she said that he wasn't a normal Pleco, he was some kind of a fancier Pleco. I'm not exactly sure of the name or even how to say it, but I'll put it down, you know, on the screen, bang, right now, and then of what she actually called it. She said it's like a rarer Pleco than most of them, so I don't know. But anyway, we're going to put some of his water in this bucket, put him in there, we're going to take him outside. Yep. And when we get outside, we'll acclimate him outside. We'll put a couple buckets of the pond water in here with him, and then we'll acclimate him to the water, and then get him used to it, and then let him go. But let me see if I can get him out of here without him freaking out too fast. Come here, buddy. Come here, hey. Like he can hear me. Cracks me up. Anyway, look. He's a monster. Look at that. Bang. Alright, buddy. Calm down. Alright, well, we're going to take this outside and we're going to let him get him acclimated to outside, and then we'll let him go. Alright, be right back. Alright, everybody. We're out here at the pond. I'm going to get a couple spoonfuls of this water. Add it into here with him so it'll help balance the chemicals and the temperature in his deal here. And we'll let him sit for about 10 minutes, and we'll wait, and we'll do it one more time, and then we'll get him in the water. All right, here we are again. We're going to get us another spoonful of water. It's been like 10 minutes. The best part of doing this, you just don't want your fish to go in the shock. You just kind of want to balance the water to where when you transfer from one to the other, it doesn't freak him out too much, and he'll be really comfortable. All right, 10 more minutes and we'll let him go. All right, everybody, I'm just going to tip the old bucket in there. I don't know which way he's going to go. We'll let him go and see if we can find him here in a minute. Here we go. The big old Pleco. There you go, buddy. There you go. He doesn't look so big in there now. Yeah, he's all freaked out now. He'll probably just sit there for a while. But alright, he's released. Here's all the fish. Alright, everybody, we got some mice tubs to clean, some snake tubs, and then this video will be over. We'll continue with my day. After I get the sprinklers run for a little while, I'll get the well water and I'll pump some more water into here. Get him back going. Oh, there he goes over to the side. Alright, everybody, that's the release of the Pleco, and we'll continue with my day. Alright, everybody, here we go. We're back in the snake room. Got the Opacosmus put in the pool. Man, I'm kind of nervous about that, but I think he's going to do really well. He's been with the koi for a long time when they were in the hot tub anyway, so they all know each other. So hopefully everything goes all well, and he does really well. It's going to be a bummer trying to catch him this fall. Get him out of there is going to be a pain, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm going to clean these 3 tubs in the mice rack today. Kind of show you how I go over that, and it's just kind of part of my day. So I'm going to catch these 3. I'm going to stick them here in the old tub, and then I'll go empty this outside, and I'll clean it out with some soap and water, and I'll bleach clean it out, and then come back in here, and then I'll disinfect it all, put some new bedding in it, and we'll get the mice back in, and I'll do each one, boom, 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 and I'll fast forward through all that. I'm going to fast through most of the stuff during this, just so you kind of see what I go through during my day. So I'll catch the mice, and we'll get to this. And this is my new one. And they say he's a Oriental something. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Anyway, I'll show it to you later. But anyway, he's supposed to carry the 3 darker colored genes and all that, and it looks like a big albino to me, but he's supposed to be one of the fancy mice. So we'll see what happens. I got some albinos to breed him with, so no matter what, we'll get some albinos, and they may be a little bit bigger because he's a fancy mouse. Alright, we got these 3 in here. Boom. I'll put this over here, and then I'll take this tub out and clean it up. Alright, unhook the water. I'll take this outside, bang, clean it out, bring it back. I'll be here in a minute. Take my tape off, we'll put a new date on there of when it needs to be cleaned. Bang, here you go. I'll go through all 3 tubs. Alright, let's put these guys over here. I do go through a lot of paper towels, so if you know anybody out there that's a paper towel maker and they need a spokesman, I need free paper towels so we can talk. I'll put you in my YouTube video. Let me know. And forgive me if I'm sweating. It's like 95 degrees outside. I'm in the room. It's like 80-some degrees in here, so it's like, it's crazy. Anyway, let me get this dried out. Don't worry about the outside as much because I don't care. Throw down the trusty can. Oh, right. And I get back in it. Oh. The squirter is not squirting very well for the disinfectant. I use the chlora something or other. Yeah, you know what it's called. They said the veterinaries use it and all that kind of stuff. So. I'll put the name of it down here. Bang. That slapping around. Alright, while I get you here, I'm just going to basically tell you real quick. I use a pine pellet for the absorption underneath. I just use a couple little scoops. But I'll show you that real quick. Man, I just keep it down here in the little tub. I don't have my normal one, but I'll just do it this way now. I put a bunch in the front, a little bit in the back. That's it. And then I use a pine bedding that's kiln dried and dust free, and then because I'm going to fast forward from this point on, so bang, I'll finish. Alright, here, let me get this cleaned off before I do go over the snakes. My squirt bottle thing's getting all wonky. I'll have to get another one. But, yep, it's finished. Alright, let me get a new spray bottle. I might add that out. I may leave it in there. We'll see. Alright, I got me spray bottle back working again. That's for me to wipe off. Let me get pictures. Alright, let me get this table cleaned up, disinfected real quick. Alright, got my table all cleaned off. I kind of wanted to. I use these shop towels. They're in the automotive section usually. They're really thick, and that's why I like them. They're a lot more expensive than a normal paper towel, but I don't care. It's cheaper than substrate, but more expensive than a paper towel. But it's what I choose to use. So the way that I do it for these tubs though is basically I just kind of I fold the first one in half. I leave them connected, and then I just cut out a little hole. They're not always perfect, not at all. Anyway, in these I throw in the mice things for the little babies and all that, and I'll collect these. But and then I fold the back just a little bit to where it fits, to where I get them all ready to go. And then I just kind of fold them up and get them ready, and I do all 5 of them. So yeah, I won't bore you with me doing all 5 of them, but as soon as I get ready to clean the tub, we'll be back. Alright everybody, it is blazing hot. Forgive me if I sweat anywhere on anybody. It's my channel, I'll sweat wherever I want. Anyway, I just want to start with the tub cleaning. You guys know what the rack looks like, so I'm not going to go, hey, look at all my snake racks and all this. You know what they look like, you know what the tubs look like, so I'm going to pull one out. But I'm going to pull out Pin, and the reason why I'm going to pull out Pin, he's my boy right here. Actually, he's in here. Yeah, I don't like these little hides. But anyway, he's a pinstripe, and he's a very little guy. But 2 days ago today, he ate 2 little fuzzy mice all by himself. He snatched them up, he grabbed them, he coiled them up, and he ate them. They're just tiny little fuzzy mice. I only offered him the second one just to see if he would eat it, and he did, because he never eats on his own. I've had to help him a few times, you know, and then and we've gotten him up to where he's a lot bigger than what he was. You wouldn't believe that by the video here, but he's a lot bigger, and he finally ate on his own, so he'll be in the videos. And everybody's always showing off their smileys. Look, I got one too. See the eyes in the mouth. He got a smiley on there too, and I got a crazy smiley right there. Look. Anyway, and I do these guys kind of the same way, but I just use a different, a bigger bucket. I just kind of throw them in real quick. I'll grab pin here. Man, I'm so glad he's eating on his own. Hopefully he continues to do so. Man, I love that snake, and I've been working with him every day. I mean, not every day, but, you know, every time he needs to eat and that kind of thing. All right, so I just kind of throw out the paper towel. And I washed these water bowls a bunch, so I'm just going to dump out the water, and I'm going to get new bowls for that. And I'm going to take this outside, because like once a month I'll take it outside, wash it out really good, and then disinfect it. Usually I just disinfect it and throw another one in there, but I'm going to go outside, and I have to go up and down each one. It's killing me. But anyway, I'm going to take this outside, I'm going to wash it, and then we'll bring it back in, dry it, disinfect it. I'll put the new one in, we'll talk a little bit more, and then I'll fast forward through the rest of everybody, and I'll be back in a minute with a clean tub. Alright, let's figure that out. Dry as I can. Alright, let me disinfect this one real quick. And I just want to make a point that the reason why I'm doing this video and cleaning and stuff, and is you got to take care of your animals, everybody. I mean, I don't care what kind of animals you have. There's basic essentials that all animals need. These guys need, you know, just clean bins, make sure they're not running around in their own filth. I mean, they need fresh water every day. I mean, the mice need new bedding once a week, once every 5 days. The African soft furs can go 7 to 10 days. They don't stink as much. I mean, basic care. I mean, and a lot of people, you know, there's people out there that don't even do that for their animals, which is just ridiculous. And this isn't a rant or nothing, but I'm just saying that it doesn't matter. I mean, I've never kept a turtle before in my life, but I know that if it's an aquatic turtle, it's going to need water, fresh water, moving water, you know, for the most part, circulating water, and a land base so he can rest if he wants to, and food, you know, that kind of thing, cleanliness. I've never owned a turtle in my life, but I bet you that's what they need. You know, a land turtle, you know, same thing. It's going to have fresh greens. It's going to have a place to bask. It's going to have, you know, it's going to have a cool spot, a hot spot. I mean, it's basic essentials. Know your animals. I mean, you don't have to go, and I am going to make a video on social media, because I really disagree on how people use social media, search for animal stuff. And I'm going to talk about it in the video, but, you know, but, you know, the point is just take care of your animals. I mean, and everybody thinks, oh, yeah, well, I just took a week off or something. Believe me, and any animal keeper will tell you. And I only have 5 snakes, 2 rats, and mice, and rats, and I'm making this video right here to just show one of my days. And this is only cleaning 3 tubs, the snakes, and dealing with the ponds. I got fish tanks, dogs, cats, other fish. I have the other rack that I have to do. I got to feed everybody. It's feeding day for the snakes tomorrow. So, I mean, everything's busy, 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 busy. But if you don't do this maintenance and your animals get sick, you get respiratory infections, you get infections here or there, that is way worse than your day-to-day basic maintenance. So this maintenance helps you from, you know, any of those kind of bacteria or anything, the respiratory infections for snakes and the mice and all that. When your animals are healthy, it is so much easier to take care of them, believe me. So just, you know, don't forget, don't slack off, you know, do your water changes, do your cleanings, do your fresh water like these guys. That bowl, I've washed it a few times. They get funky. They're cheap enough. I'll just, like every 4 or 5 washes, I'll just get a new one. You know, I'm going to throw that in there. I'm going to get him some clean water, get him a fresh paper towels. They probably get fresh paper towels twice a week, sometimes 3, depending on what's going on. But the bigger they're getting now, the less we're going to have, the less that I have to clean them. When they're really young, I had to clean them all the time. They're always pooping and peeing everywhere. But the older they're getting, it's like sometimes they don't even need their paper towel changed anyway. But I change them no matter what, at least once a week, twice a week, most of the time anyway. And then, you know, and just keep them dry. I'm keeping your humidity's right, keep your temperatures right. Just take care of your animals, everybody. You know your animals and take care of your animals. The best people to take care of their animals are people that know your animals. If you don't know their normal behaviors, you're not going to know when something's that's not right. So pay attention to your animals, love your animals, take care of your animals. Bang. I'm going to fast forward through, well, let me put a thing in here. I went through the whole spiel of how I cut them and all that. I just kind of put the paper towel, bang. Kind of got into a rant, so I'm just going to get on with the video here. Let me get my little fold going on back here. I'm really weird about things. Things have to be safe. Alright, now, let me get my cups down here. I wasn't too prepared with the cups. But I got new ones. And I don't know why, guys. I don't know where you guys get yours at. Maybe give me in the comments or something. These are the same. They're 16-ounce deli cups, but mine quite don't fit in there. I just got to kind of push it, and it kind of folds the cup a little bit. So I don't know if everybody else's just fits right in there. If just this tub is the tub that, they don't fit right. Maybe the store I can get mine from, maybe they don't have the right size. I don't know. But anyway, we got fresh water, or a fresh water dish. Let me grab little pins over here. I'm so proud of you, baby boy. You growing up. He makes me proud. Alright, let me get him some fresh water. He always plays in his water. People say, oh, pull pythons, they're playing in the water. All my humidity is beautiful. And that's another thing. People have the whole tanks and tubs and all that. My best advice is, it's like where you live. Is it dry? Maybe in your environment where you live, if it's really dry, these tubs may help you so much. From the day that I got these, and I use a plastic one here. Let me grab one out here. And I use these, they're like dog food bowls. I get them at the dollar store. Anyway, these hides are amazing. They condensate really well right before they shed. And honestly, since the day I put all 5 of these snakes in a rack, I've never once had a shed that wasn't full, ever since I got these. If you're in a really humid place, maybe a rack isn't for you, maybe tanks are better, I don't know. But if you're having a lot of trouble keeping your humidity balances right in your fish tanks and all that, try a rack wherever you live. Maybe it's just your environment, maybe your environment around you, your humidity levels where you live. Maybe tubs will help you, maybe tanks will help you. I don't know, but this is how I do my tubs. I'm going to finish the rest of them. Remember, this works for me. If it doesn't work for you, do your own. But I'm going to finish the rest of these. I'll fast forward it through. Bang. Alright, everybody, we're back. I had to finish that last tub because my phone died right there. It was like bang, lost the camera. So I finished up Bojangles, and while my phone was charging, me and the wife, we went on like a 6.5 mile bike ride while my phone was charging, and which was amazing because I love going on bike rides. And I am going to fast forward through the rest of these last 2 tubs, and then we'll get to the end of this video and all that. But just for fun, I know not a lot of people are going to watch this video, but if you do watch this video and you catch this part, in the comments put 6.5, and I'll know you watch this video, and that'll be really cool if you do that. So I'll fast forward through these last 2 tubs, and we'll get on with this video. Alright, everybody, I got Joker back in there. This is it. This is my Tuesday here around the animal house. I got a little yard mowing. I'll fast forward through most of that. We worked on the ponds, got the pond filters clean, got this rack here behind me clean, got the snakes clean. Just kind of what I do on Tuesdays. And tomorrow's Wednesday, we feed. I clean some of this side, the mice anyway. The African soft furs, you don't have to clean as often, so it falls on different days. But anyway, I usually go through them too. I still got to put tags on the mice bins of the day that I clean them. It's kind of how I do it. So if you like these videos with these tips and tricks on how I do things, like this video, and subscribe to my channel, smack that bell so you know when I'm making another video. And these things work for me. This is how I do things. They're not etched in stone nowhere. Works for me. If it doesn't work for you, make your own video on how to do it. I'll watch your video. Give it a like and subscribe. It's really hot in here. So good night, everybody. Have a good day, and hope you enjoy this video.